Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes. I didn't have that ready to go. Anyway, yes. We're back here on our game, back on our modded playthrough, and if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mod list is down in the description section of the video, along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself. Yes. Anyway, it's been a long day already for me, so this video might not be too entertaining, but I do got some stuff to show you. First of all, I went ahead and moved all these. There's the freeze. Um, went ahead and moved all these tanks over because I just didn't like the single one. It wasn't fitting. Like, it looked good on the ground, but as soon as you like get up on the wall or get up there, it's just like it doesn't really look that great. So it's just like, yeah, we'll just get rid of it. So yeah, this is what we did last time. We brought the pipes over, we put the tanks down, I reorganized them, like I said. So now they're all like this as well. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be showing you a few things before we get too far into the video here. First of all, you might notice there is an extra space here now. Yes, and I did do what I said I was going to do. I did use, there's a link for that as well. In the description is Satisfactory Calculator. And Satisfactory Calculator's got a whole host of different things for Satisfactory that you can use, like tools and stuff like that. They got production planners, they got an interactive map so you can look up, if you just don't want to go and explore, you just want to know where the locations are of different collectibles and stuff like that. You can do that. Locations of all the nodes, the ore nodes, and what the purities are, and all that stuff. It shows you that, as well as a whole host of different options that you can do to customize your game. You can even turn your game with Satisfactory Calculator. You can even turn your entire game into creative mode if you want to. I've done it before. I used to do it a while ago to test out mods and also create a game where I can just place stuff down if I wanted without having to have any resources available to me. Just all of that kind of stuff. So this is a good example. If you were here last episode, this wall was here and it was kind of blocking this signal right here. Not that it was too much of a bother, it's just I needed just one more space of room. So I used Satisfactory Calculator. That's the other one of the other features of it, is you can select an area and move it. You can also toggle on and off different objects. So if you're selecting a big area with multiple objects in it, you can deselect or select whatever objects you want, that it'll be in that selection when you use the selection tool. So I turned off like all the rails and things like that, just all kinds of different things. I only wanted to move this entire building with everything in it. And I have done, I've been spending hours doing tests and stuff like that to make sure everything's hooked up correctly, everything's working like it should, and whatnot, which it is. So if we go on in here, everything has been, like I said, everything's been moved over. It's been shifted one foundation just so that I could have that space that I wanted without spending many hours completely destroying and rebuilding. I wouldn't have been able to do that without Satisfactory Mod Manager. And also, just so you know, not sponsored, not sponsored by it. It's an amazing tool, and I like to give praise where praise is due. So, oh, it looks like I left a hole. Yeah, I left a hole up there. Oops. I had to readjust this since we moved over one foundation. We had to go a little higher with our resin, I think it's called. Whatever that stuff is. But yeah, that's all been shifted over. There was, when I first came into the world, there was a big hole. Just a long hole that was one foundation wide all the way across because I had shifted everything over. But everything's hooked back up. And whatnot. So we got one more foundation of space. on that side, so that's really nice as well. I also was completely redoing pipes. I spent many hours redoing all these pipes. Not all the pipes, but most of them. I was doing some more replacing of Mark II pipes from the indicators to the non-indicator state, and then that prompted a complete redo of our entire water system, which goes towards the which goes for our coal power plant as well. So we'll be heading down there. Let's just grab the vehicle. We'll just drive over there. It'll be faster. Yeah, my city has gotten so big that it's just faster to drive than to walk. Once we get the hover pack, it'll be faster to fly than to drive. I don't know about that. And we'll just grab our big ol' monster truck, I guess, technically. This is a big monster. Yeah, that redoing the pipes, and I was also redoing all the belts around the base. I think I got them all. I haven't really checked yet. You can check with Satisfactory calculator. You can select the area of belts, or select the belts option, and then see Mark III, Mark IV, Mark II, you know, if you got anything like that. I'll spend many hours doing that as well. Yeah, all that prompted. Sorry, I'm a little bit phlegmy today. There you go, a little bit of a throat clear. But yeah, that prompted all the rebuilds of all these, and now these connectors are now black for some reason. I painted them blue, but I completely redone all the pipes in here. That one pipe that used to wrap around now goes that way instead of coming back here to then connect into this system. So that one's been completely and utterly redone. Or removed, actually. I had to go around and upgrade every single pipe and whatnot. So yeah, this one's it's a little bit different now. As you can see, the things are much more spread out than they used to be as well. So yeah, and I redid this a little bit. I put this beam in here to kind of hide some glitchiness, and then I thinned up this ramp so that there's a little more space. But yeah, we got massive water tanks now, which are completely empty. That's not good. That means we're using more water than we can pump in. Uh-oh. Okay, that's something I was worried about. And I'm glad it's confirmed now. So yeah, we're actually using more water than we can pump, which is not good. So we're gonna have to. I left these disconnected so that I could connect them later, and now is the time to reconnect them, or at least connect one. Maybe we'll draw them over there. Maybe. You know, I was gonna leave this out, but it's fine. So yeah, let's fix this just real quick. I've already got the thing kind of placed, but so this is how I was doing these was rather than putting up I wanted the belts above the pipes for this one just because of the location of everything. Now it seems to have worked. It seems to have worked a little bit better. So then I just take my road barrier. It looks like 2 in from the edge. It's about there. Yeah. Let me take a wall. I'll just grab a wall from here. Go all the way up. We'll do a 7. Like that. Okay. And now we need... I'm might use one of these temporarily to get the corner correct. This is going to be like this. And then we can use a T to line it up. Actually, we technically don't even need that. Like this. I've actually used this before. So I'm using the smart mod here, and I'm able to take this and light it up. And light it up to the grid. A little bit cheating, but if it works. Oh, we're out of plastic. Uh-oh. I'll go get some more plastic here. Just real tracks are annoying. Just real quick. Alright. Now we are back. I have my plastic. Alright. Grab this. I also grabbed a bunch of copper sheets too, just in case I needed them. Or anything. Oh, I forgot we could just walk underneath this. I don't know what I was what I was trying to do there. I actually want that to be... Why did it default to 2D? That's very strange. I've never had it default to that before. I've had it default back to auto when I reloaded, but never to auto 2D. It's a very strange one. I wonder if I can... Okay. Can I then use this? Yes, I can. How about this one? Yes, I can. And how about this one? Yes, I can. That's sweet. That's why I grabbed a bunch. Just connect all these. Yeah, I'm glad the smart mod allows me to do that. Change this to that. Paint them. Yeah, so that's definitely going to help fill when we don't have any water here. Okay, so then the trains are just not fast enough, basically. They're just not fast enough to keep the system afloat. Anyway, oh my, yeah, buddy. Good thing I have this. Oh my gosh, look at that, man. Looks like a short circuit. That's what it looks like. Looks like everything's shorting out because of the water. It's just funny because we need water. I think I might run a secondary, or run that other pipe over around this way, maybe. Maybe. Like, take this pipe and go that way with it. I actually need to fix this too, so we're gonna do that real quick. Yeah, this episode's gonna be a little more relaxed. I think we're gonna put to bed some of the other stuff we were working on for a little bit for this episode, just because, man, I'm just too exhausted to really focus on all that stuff. I mean, I could probably still do it, but man, we'll just fix this issue. This was working a little bit ago. We're gonna remove both of those. And then we go logistics, been using the ceiling mount. I think those other ones are already there. I should have had those there to begin with. There we go. Okay. I also probably need to put like valves or something on these. so that it can't flow, so that the pumps that are pushing water aren't pushing water backwards. So yeah, maybe we'll put put a valve up there. Oh, shall we put a valve actually? Put a valve right here. There should be a spot I can... Actually, let me paint that first. It's like, actually, let me paint that first. So right there. That way they're on the same level. Okay. And that'll keep it from pumping it backwards towards those pumps there. I mean, the pumps are going to be pushing it this way, but yeah, we definitely need to have this pump the other way. Again, I cannot stress enough, why do the belts get all this cool stuff and all this nice attention, and yet the pipes get nothing? What are you, logisticist? Logisticist. I'm making up my own crap now. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's right, okay. I've removed that because it wasn't necessary. Oh, that was temporary anyway. Yeah, alright. Oh, what would you call it? Because it is like logistics, it's like transportist? Sounds real strange. I don't know. I'm just trying to have a good time here. Let's see, we probably want... I might just draw the pipe clear. I don't know if I could draw the pipe clear over there. I probably need to do this here. So it's gonna be 1, 2. It's gonna be between the middle and the middle and the side there. Just to turn that corner. Okay. Like I said, we'll try and draw it all the way over here, but I don't know if we're gonna be successful. Excuse me, I don't know where that came from. You know, make it easy on ourselves and put it here. So normally, this is how I was doing all these, by the way. It's because I wanted the pipes to kind of go underneath all the belts and stuff, and it wasn't going to work unless I did it this way. And yeah, I know the pipes are a bit weird, the way they flow. But when you put big old tanks like this, kind of... Yeah, now we're starting to get our water back. Okay. This is good. Just needed a boost. So, yeah, that's going to be an issue. We'll have to solve. I think I know how to solve it, and we may solve it this episode. Well, we'll try to solve it this episode. We'll see. Okay, so now we got that one. So now... and we'll put it there. Okay. We'll grab another wall. And it's a few extra steps, but it works. Plus allows me to have stuff look like it's supported by the ceiling. Okay. So yeah, just so you know, this pipe is going to go underneath all of these belts. It's not going to go through them. Yeah, I was able to draw it all the way over here. Very nice. Okay, a little bit of a paint job, so we don't have to come back over here. And so, like I said, the pipes are a little bit wonky, but it's the only way to really attach it. So basically all the coal has to come in here, go down into these bigger storage containers in the backup. Because there's not enough room to have these storage containers and then have the big tanks on top, or vice versa. Like kind of like what we already had. And it's just like, yeah, that ain't gonna work here. That definitely was not gonna work there. This one's gonna be interesting because I gotta somehow get this pipe over here to this. Well, I mean technically. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so it's got to be over here. So how are we gonna do that? Careful we don't get ran over here. Not that it matters. I think it's gonna be there. Also did a respray on all my trains down here, since I was messing with it all. Yeah, that'll work. Architecture, road barrier. Looks like it's 2 away from the edge. This foundation here. So 1, 2. Yeah, grab a wall. Just grab one of these, jeez. Okay. Yep, then we'll just go right over the top of that. So then we got 7. Okay, I should be able to put that directly in. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll give that a bit of a paint job. Okay. So interestingly, probably going to have to bring it all the way over. We're going to have to angle it somehow. Bring it next to the wall, maybe. Like there. Is that? Oh, let's see. So this goes there. Then we want to angle it. So I want to use the angle as the connector. So if we're going that way, it's probably going to be here-ish. It's going to be very strange, I think. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. More road barriers. So we are right here. That might not be the same position. We can try it though. It's hard to do the angles. Oh, that's perfect actually. 7. Oh, it's gonna be off slightly? Really? Okay. I have to fix that. Can't have that. So I guess then we go there instead. Okay. Yeah, that should work. We go 7. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit weird. But yeah, we do have to put a connector here. Which is just, this one's easy, because I can just do this. Boop. Grab that, grab that. Pull all the walls down. That goes there. Then that goes there. Actually, that worked out surprisingly well. So I stopped it right before. Okay. Grab another wall. not there. It needs to go one more, I think. Unless it'll just corner correctly. No, I didn't think so. I tried. That's it's actually a little bit awkward. So it needs to go like this. Because there is too far. So we're going to have a post going through one of the coal areas. Oh well. Can't really do much about it now, can we? At least not with that, anyway. Let's see. Walls. No, not walls. Architecture. Sorry, like I said, I'm not really with it. I'm not really with it all today. That's why I'm kind of not really doing a whole lot. Okay. 7. There we go. And that's all connected. Now there'll be 1200 water always here at all times. So it also could have been that I just had like these were full but these were empty, and there's 2 water trains. So hopefully there's enough coal coming in. There better be. Oh yeah, look at that. The coal's barely moving. Okay, good. The reason we were running out of water is just because of let's go back to architecture or logistics, I mean. And freeze. No. Ah! All of a sudden the sensitivity shot through the roof. Trying to find a good position. It really doesn't matter at this point. Just put a valve there instead. I'm just trying to keep, because we got pumps going against each other here, so I'm trying to keep the pumps from deadheading on each other. Basically. Okay, there's that. And that one. Okay, we can go get rid of the other valves. Now, something I figured out about the Mark IIs is the Mark IIs don't always like to go back to their original shape when you put something on them and then delete it. You end up having there must be an update 7 issue, because this is the only time I've ever had issues like that. You just have to, break them and then replace them. Fortunately, that's the only way to fix that. You'll end up with weird issues. Like if I was to delete this pump, for instance, that'd be a weird graphical issue with it. I mean, maybe it's not so bad, but excuse me, don't know where that came from. Anyway, we got our water pumping back in again. We're getting full. So yeah, that'll hopefully keep that from climbing up this ladder. See the valve there? Yeah, the valve is pegged out apparently. Yeah. The valve is pegged out, man. Yeah, this flow is really low. Do I have a problem with these pipes? Are these pipes just not Well, they're definitely doing over 300. Why are they dropping? This thing should be maxed out, man. Is it this? No, I've completely redone this entire piping system. Now, I don't know why that is. Oh, there we go. But it's not filling. That is a strange one to me. There's very little water in this pipe, and I'm very curious as to why. Why is that? It might be because it's splitting it. Yeah, it's like splitting the water. Because I think we're for this. Oh, we're not out of water completely. Why aren't these pumping? Why is this one? Is this one full? One might be full. Wait, let's see. That one goes this way. I might have to reconnect something. Something's not working. Yeah, the flow rate is 0. Yeah, something weird's going on. I think there's just some glitches or something, man. Okay, now that pump is working again. Hey, that's why I ran out of water. Yeah, now it's at a strict, like, almost 100%. Weird. Is it because I put the T on there? And it's like not. Yeah, and I can't reconnect that because how close it is. Okay, this is now maxed out. This one, it's not quite filling, but it's definitely maxed out. I think what I'll do is also put valves on this system as well, just to fix that. Give me that. That's gonna be hard to tell because these don't line up. They should. Yeah, see that. I might just replace all these. Something that's glitched about them. Just not working like they should. Whoa, what happened? Did I have noodle on? I think I did. I did. There's definitely something weird going on. Now they should be. I can't reach them, but should now all be working. Yeah, if I grab the valves and I like point them a very specific way, so we can see the flow. Put them. Oop. God, don't double click. Just gonna line it up. And we can see the kinda you can kinda see the flow. The valves are good though. Yeah, that's just not going to work. Like I said, the Mark II pipes, there's something weird about them. Like they glitch out quite often. Okay, maybe now? Why isn't that pipe filling up? It's like only half filling. It's weird. Oh, never mind, I'm an idiot. But anyway, yes. These pipes were also broken. They had no flow, hardly. And they were completely empty. And it's just like these have heat. Yeah, these up here were having. I think they have like max flow currently. Yeah, it's like they have max flow, and these were like barely flowing at all, so I decided to replace them again. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. I was having troubles before as well. During season 2, we had pipe troubles with the power plant, and we had to, or with the nuclear power plant, I should say, and it was actually a problem with these things. Look up there. Yeah, look how high that flow is. That flow rate. Pretty dang high. It's just like these should be filling. These storages are connected together, so yeah, these things should be flowing at max. They're almost kind of balancing out. The tanks themselves are balancing out, just because I got connected storage. So yeah, basically we got flow coming in this way and flow coming in this way. There's like no flow on that pipe. Why? Why is there no flow there? Oh, because there's no water. The water can't exit the station while it's being unloaded. Okay, now it's empty. And look how fast that empties as well. So now this flow should kick back up again. Yeah, there it goes. You see that? I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can definitely see the needle just maxed itself out. That's good. And now these pipes should be, yeah, they're back to being they're back to flowing at max speed again. That train was completely empty, by the way. Here comes the coal train. This is my respray. It's like black and it's got the blue stripe as well. So that's the coal train, baby. Man. Anyway, so that was the kind of the redo on this entire operation. So now that we got the big tanks and we got the big storage for the coal, so that if they're supposed to be full, but if anything should happen, we might be able to notice and get it fixed in time. Like this, it's all about earning time. Yeah, what I might have to do is end up turning some of these off to kind of mitigate the flow, or mitigate the usage, so that so that the water can fill back up again. Yeah, these tanks are not filling. Yeah, they're on, off, on, off, on, off. But I did. Oh, this one's off. I did. Oh my gosh, dude, that's crazy. I did overclock every single one of these. So. I'm just gonna start turning these off till we get back to where we were. Okay. And then that should hopefully help with the system. Because nothing's I guess nothing really deadheads over here. I mean, it kind of deadheads the system, kind of deadheads itself a little bit, but yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Now we need to get these tanks full, though. Once these tanks are full, then we can turn everything back on. But yeah, we were doing pretty damn good. I guess we just didn't have the trains are just too slow. Plus, there's always that time gap. There's always that time gap. Anyway, we're gonna head down here. So completely redoing all that then prompted the complete redo of all the pipes coming down this way. So I did all of the Mark II pipes. Also did Mark II pumps going along here as well, so that everything's where it should be. nice little highway. it's just, I just love it. I love how, you know, close everything is now. Like the city gets bigger and bigger and it makes everything closer and closer. But it also takes forever to get across. By the way, this is the road mod that did this, so in case you did not know or weren't here. This all up here, this like really smooth kind of ramped area, this is all the road mod, which is really nice, really awesome. Really awesome mod. That was also by Andre Quilla. I wish it would update it though. Wish they would update it. Let me bounce again. Oh, I found this one riding on a train once. One of these creatures was like on top of one of my trains, just riding around, having a blast. So yep, and then I completely had to redo this entire system as well. These are actually exactly where they were, but instead of pumps, now there's just valves. It's like, no, there's just valves. But yeah, that's a complete redo on those as well. Just doing the pipes and stuff. I actually ended up deleting like half of my pumps at one point because they weren't the exact distance from the wall, from the outer wall. So I had to, because when I went to put these Mark II pumps on, these Mark II pumps were like partially inside of the coupler there, and on the other side, they had that gap. Yeah, see, they had this gap. Now they're still not exact, but they're a lot closer than they were. Oh, I thought I could slide underneath that. Oh, I want out. I need out. Yeah, I should just have to. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so I completely removed this side and then replaced them. So, and they're also all overclocked to compensate. I thought they were. Why isn't this one showing overclocked? I overclocked all these. Oh. I just never actually engaged it. All the rest of them I engaged. Yeah, these are all engaged. Yeah. Turns off as well. Yeah, they're all engaged. I guess I just missed one by accident. Like I said, I've been at this for like hours and hours and hours. And then I took a little bit of a break before I decided then to record this, so. But yep, that's all of that. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to get back up there. I had to take the long route. So I'll never finish this over here. Oh, I also did a little bit on this too. Obviously I painted this, but I don't know why I didn't ever do this earlier, but the belt coming in this way was going into this station, but from this station to this station, it was just this one. It wasn't this one as well. So I don't know why I never did just do a conveyor merger on these two and then hook the belts up to go into the station so it double fills at the same speed. Did I finish hooking that up? I did, okay. I just don't know why I never did do that. That's a water train, by the way. You can hop on. Whee! Anyway. Yeah, because the transfer rate, since it's starting at this station, the transfer rate between this station and this station was halved comparatively from this station to this station and this station to that station. You know, it was double the speed. So this one went ahead and put in the conveyor mergers and then hooked it all in, which did fix it. So eventually, I need to you know, make everything look nice. It's so hard to find the time to spend hours decorating things. I need to make a road that goes from, that maybe makes a turn and then goes down that way. You know what I mean? Like maybe have it go in here and then go off that way or something. So the road makes sense. Anyway, head back up, head back to base. Back up, here we go. I remember when this used to be like, it used to feel like forever to go from here back to the city. Not only city size has increased, but we've also gotten faster at navigating. Come on, truck, you can do it. This thing probably still has a bunch of concrete on it too. Climb the hill. And by the way, the hump in that, just because you see there's a rock there I can't remove, so I had to make a little bit of a hump in the track to go up and over that. Yeah, I may end up redoing this highway at some point as well. Because the city is getting closer to this area. So it might be a good idea to link it in a little bit better than currently. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. Like I said, I did all the belts too, so everything should be Mark IV. Does take many hours to do so. And the way I keep organized where everything's at is I follow one line all the way back to its very origin, all the way back to the station where the raw ore comes from. and then I take the raw ore and I go back up next time and go back following that, or I take like different parts back to their origins as well, back to their individual pieces. It does take a while, like I said, but it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, our power has gotten much better. We were doing like 1,500 megawatts or something like that, 1,750 maybe, something like that. And now we're doing a lot more. I mean, I just turned a bunch of them off, but we're still doing like 2,800, which is much better. We're starting to stabilize as well, which is good. We're just going to let that run for a little while, let everything fill back up, and then everything will be good, and then we can go back to doing that. And I don't know. What was I? Came back over here for a reason, and now I've already forgotten. I have already forgotten. Oh, I was going to turn on our plastic and rubber makers because we've increased power. Oh, no. I mean, I'm going to do that too, but like all over the place. Like I said, my brain's not with it, which is why we're not doing a whole lot of complicated stuff. I don't have the brain power right now. I've been drained. Been drained today. We're gonna see what it costs to upgrade our trains. Progressive trains. We're gonna be going to level 3, which I just need some motors. Yeah, I just need some motors. Might just buy some motors. I got tons of tickets. uh, because I keep because I'm sinking plastic and rubber, and I also was for a little while there to test out the system when I did the move with the whole building. I was also sinking the polymer resin as well, like a whole bunch of it. I was sinking it for a few hours, and like I said, this game. Sometimes when I need to build up like stock or something like that, I'll let it run for like overnight or whatever, um, just to have enough stuff. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Um, I know I got motors, but I really don't care. Like I said, I got too many tickets. All right. Whoops. Progressive trains. Here we go. Oh, we needed 2 stacks of motors. Whoops. Back and by. There, level 3. Oh, oh, interesting. I forgot. We're going to level 2, not level 3. So we need, it says we need steel pipe and we need, oh, we can't get those no more. The beacons. Oh no, we can. Never mind. I'm just stupid. I need to put some, I'm gonna sink some frames and such. Too damn many. Too damn many frames. I will sink those 2 steel beams. I guess we can't be lazy no more. Just go grab some pipe. No, wait, no, we can be lazy. Screw it. How many beacons did it need? 50. So we need 200 pipes there and 150 there. So 200. So we need like 2 stacks. 2 stacks of pipes, steel pipe. Okay. And then the beacons. So beacons and air brakes. So beacons, or beacons, I need beacons. And then I'm going to upgrade these as well. We need 500 screws. No, we need 1,000 screws. So 1,000 screws. So they go 60 kilometers instead of 40. I might go even higher because I got the materials for it, so might as well. 50 beacons. How much do beacons cost? Can you even buy beacons anywhere? No, you can't even buy those. No, we just have to make them. Okay, beacons. Said I could make 49, so I wonder what we're low on. Ah, we're low on wire, that's what it is. Okay, just need a bit of wire. Like using all my tickets. It's just because I want to be lazy. Nope, don't build that one. 50 beacons. There's some trains. Okay, that's gonna take a whole minute, so I guess bear with me here. Okay. That's that done. Rock madness. New mineral. Oh. Just like, what the heck? Then yeah, we'll do this one. Should just make it 10 seconds, to be honest. I don't know why they decided on a minute. It's a weird one, to be honest. Like I said. Just a little bit weird. Okay. And there's air bricks too. Okay. So beams and screws. I shall need 2 stacks of this. 2 stacks of those. Okay. I turned off the radio because I like to, when I'm waiting around, I just like to do other stuff on my computer. I'm just like, eh. I don't like the music that much. And that one's pretty much done. Steel container walls. 27 out of 1200 is completed. Oh, is that so we can carry more, right? Yeah, I believe this is so we can carry more. Compartmentalized storage, 36 out of 1600. So yeah, we're gonna do Mark III now. What? What costed? What? Yeah, we don't even have Mark II stations yet. Do that one. 36 slots to our stations. I mean, not that the stations matter. We're using fix-it approved stations, but we're still using the trains, so we might as well upgrade this as well. Okay. It's almost done. Yeah, I used stack of motors, which is unfortunate. Electronic brake controller. I like these upgrades. I don't think they really mean a whole lot, but they're pretty cool sounding anyway. Buy another stack of motors. Just because I don't want to. I'm too lazy to move. 2.5 minutes for this one. Oof. Okay. There's that one. That one's done. Oh, wire. Low on wire. You're like, what? You're just wasting. I don't want to. Look, I don't want to go get stuff. I really don't. Okay. I don't think the autosave is gonna get us before the thing finishes yet. Freeze. Alright, cool. Okay, so now we'll do this one. Alrighty. That's 36. I'm guessing that's 36 slots. That's my guess. So we need some more motors and more frames, more computers too. So how many? It's a stack. It's a bit of a waste, but yeah. So more of these. I'm gonna grab 2 of those actually. Some of those and some of those. There goes most of my tickets. It's for important research. Alright. And there we go. 48 slots. Yeah, that's definitely 36. Okay, so the next 2 require. Actually, those 2. Well, that one does, but this one doesn't require a whole lot. 50 megawatts, huh? Oof. That's not bad. This is 180 plus. What's the max speed on one of those trains? It's like... is this the last upgrade where it finally like matches the normal speed of the game? Um, and then this is where it's gonna, wow, 50 of those as well. Uranium fuel rods, 50 supercomputers, woo! And nuclear chew. Choo choo. Just puffing out green smoke out the top. Okay. I think we'll stop. I think we'll stop here as well. We did get quite a bit of research done, so turn this back on. Like I said, I always like to turn off the music when I'm just waiting around for something to happen. Oh, look how fast! Look how much faster these trains are. Oh, that's so nice. See, the train's actually going a decent speed. What I do wish though, I wish for a mod that allows me to set speed limits for track sections, like block sections. Like have an interactive menu with say a block signal and a path signal, and you can set for the block that it's controlling. Have that set for a specific speed, because when you have like big builds like this where you're in like cities and stuff, in the real world, trains, when they're in the city limits, they have very specific speed limits for sections of tracks, especially tracks that go over roadway. They're very slow speed. I mean, not all the time, but in the big cities, definitely. In the smaller ones, they really don't limit a whole lot. I mean, they might limit some, but yeah, I know that in the smaller towns, at least in some of the smaller towns, they're just like, oh, we'll limit it a little bit, but we won't worry about it. But where I live, the speed limit, I mean, this is a train stop, so the one where I live by, it's a very specific train stop where they swap out cars and fill cars and hoppers and stuff. They have a very specific train speed limit that you're allowed to go, and when you're approaching, once you get into that city limits, you pass the city limit sign, you're supposed to slow down to that specific speed, to a very slow speed because of the railroad crossings. So, but then again, you're also heading into an area where you're going to be swapping cars and things like that. And there's only one. I think there's only one. Is there only one through track? Yeah, there only might be one through track, and the rest of them are all like dead ends. But yeah, it's a very specific speed. I do know that in the real world, though, they do have specific speeds for inside city limits and outside city limits and such. So, a little bit autosave lag. Okay. Let's put that down. There we go, 7. Sorry. 8. Oh, should we do like this? Or should we... No, we should do this so we can put like pumps on it. I think that'll work. For horizontal to vertical. No? Oh, it wants to be 1 over. It's actually kind of an easy fix. Just like that. At least we can get some kind of storage hooked up or something. That means we gotta move these now. I believe it's gonna be half. There we go. Okay. And then it's gonna be 1, 2. Yeah, and then we can put pumps on these. You just want to be a pain in the butt, don't you, game? Sometimes, man. It makes no sense why sometimes it allows you to do that type of stuff, and then other times it's just like, nah. I was like, nah. What if I can... Sorry about the wind. I don't know where this wind is coming from. It's not coming from my own voice, because it happens a lot of the time when I'm not speaking. Or breathing, or anything. Yeah, I was wondering if I could do that. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we'll connect them beforehand. Remove this, by the way. What the? Oh, oops. I was wondering what the heck happened. Yeah, that's exactly what just happened. Okay. Let's maybe do like 7. No! Dang it. My brain is not here. That was this one. Let's see. Because I want to be able to put pumps on this, so we're going to have it here. Oh, it's because I have it on noodle. Yeah. Horizontal to vertical. There we go. Like, it looks awkward when you go to place it. Then it fixes itself. It's probably what all the glitching is about. Yeah, now we should be able to put some or 2 pumps on this. No? Uh-oh. Oh, can't afford. Need motors. Of course I need motors. Why would I not need motors? Oh, dude, look how fast this train is going now. With all that oil. Sheesh. It's got those 2 engines and now it's just flying. Yeah, that's way too fast. Way, way too fast. For city limits here. Like, I would probably just limit the speed to where it crosses the roads and stuff like that. Just in those sections. Yeah, we gotta go get some motors. Just having some fun. You roll this thing. Definitely. Got a couple stacks of motors. Back over we go. If the vehicles get too good feeling, I might just be playing this game with a controller when I need to drive somewhere. Like, hold on, let me swap over to the controller. Yeah, most driving games are games that have a lot of driving in them. I always use a controller for that because I can't afford a steering wheel, but I at least I like to use a controller because controlling a car in a video game with a keyboard and mouse is extremely frustrating for me. It's like, for me anyways, it's that way. Yeah, you know, we'll just do that. No one will notice, right? Might not need a pump. Listen to that flow. Yeah, if I put a pump on the other end, I won't need pumps up here. definitely not. Okay. Swap over to cautionary yellow. I also made an executive decision on my YouTube channel to only do hour-long videos. That is the max. I've gotten to the point where it's too hard to get footage for. Because I used to record every single little thing on my YouTube channel. I record every single little gameplay second, of the game. But not a lot of people like that. There's a few people that like that, but not a whole lot of people actually like that. They like the content to be cut down to be entertaining. Now, normally, I guess the way I say it, it does sound like I'm a little bit angry that things are that way, but I don't know. For me, too, it's just like when you're recording every single second, it's actually not all that hard to get a whole bunch of hours, like many hour video. The only ones I'm going to record everything on is like multiplayer, because cutting that content is a lot harder. Just because you got multiple people talking, usually there's a huge conversation going on, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm starting to figure out that it is, starting to figure out just how hard it is to get enough content when you are cutting stuff out. It's actually pretty darn difficult. Let's see, how high are we going to have to go here? Want to go just over, so like that maybe. And then a 9. Let's see if that's tall. Ooh, I climbed up that for no reason. Let's see if this is tall enough. Yeah, it needs to be tall enough, but it also needs to go underneath that pipe too, so yeah. We're gonna have to do this as well. So I actually, let's see. Yeah, I'll have to fix this. That ain't gonna be level. No. I actually have to use micromanager on this. For some reason, putting these on the bottom of ramps now sinks them in, which is a weird thing to have happen, but that's how it is. So then you have to do this and control. So like that. Then it's going to freeze again because of autosave. Okay. Now that should be level. Like I said, I just wanted to just go over. Does that look level? Does it look off? Looks strange. I don't know if that's just me or not. Probably just me. We can find out by doing this. Yeah, I'd say that's level. Okay. This will be the center point for where that goes. But yeah, I have to use the micromanager mod to put these down in their proper spots. If I fly over, all the birds chasing it. Yeah, we'll just do that, I think. It'll be way better. So 4 and then 1. This one's actually going to be 3. And then 9. So same level as that. Just like that. Gotta put a 3 down. And it's Control I. Right there. Okay, and then Control right mouse button. Okay. Then I think it's this. And then across we go. It looks level. Yeah, it's definitely level. Okay. Uh-oh. I have an issue here. I have to move those supports. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move those supports, unfortunately. Shane's gonna have to readjust them. Okay. Oops. Didn't have the tool selected. So that and that. Then we gotta do Control I again. There we go. Then Control right mouse button. Both of those. And a 9. Okay. I know most people would just leave this alone, but I want to redo it. Oh, whoops. Go to there. Okay. Paint all those. Alrighty. Then we'll remove these ones. Those are incredibly hard to hit, so mass deletion is really hard to use at that point as well. Alright. Okay, that's now fixed. Then we can go ahead and... I've already forgotten the number. Well, this ladder too doesn't go nowhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, got it. Then we do a 9. I said a 9. Thank you. Then we'll do a 1. Okay. Then we'll go back up here and connect them. Change Use this color. That way we're up here. We might as well paint the beats. So the beats, the things, the thingy-majigs, the connectors. There we go. Might as well paint them while we're up here. Okay. Alright. Very nice. Oops, didn't mean to paint that one. Actually, you know what? Do it anyway. That might be better. It's already black, so I'll give it its secondary anyway. Okay. I think that'll wrap it up. We got the fuel hooked up, and we're making fuel. Yeah. Probably put some pumps down here somewhere. Just like right here or something. Just to keep the pressure. So 4. How am I going to get power down here? Guess we could put a power pole there and then drag it through the floor. That could work. Of course, getting out of here is going to be a pain in the butt. Unless we have a ladder. Ugh, just barely made that as well. See, if we put a power pole right here, or 2 power pole, connect that. Put another power pole right there. It's going to be an interesting power pole. That to that. That to that. That to that, and that to that. See the head lifts on these. Not too bad. That'll keep the flow going as well. Underground. Okay, I think that'll be it for this episode now. We're like way over time, I think. Yeah, we're like over half an hour over time, but I wanted to at least get the fuel hooked up and whatnot, since we really didn't get much done today. But anyway, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So, at any rate, for whatever this episode might be to you, I still hope you enjoyed, and until next time, whenever we do whatever we're gonna do, I guess it's a goodbye.